Once there was a king, who had only one son, but he was very naughty, disobedient and misbehavior. The king had a very angry nature. He ordered to throw his son out of his kingdom. His ministers suggested him not to do this, but king didn't listen to them and threw his son out. Let's take a pause here. We should always take decisions in a calm mind and not with emotions, as decisions taken in emotions affect everyone's life, and it doesn't matter, emotions are of anger, sad or happy. Let's resume the story now. The son was a very small age at that time. He knew he was the son of a king, but he had to forget it now to start living a new life, and because he left alone, he had not any way left but to start alms. He passed many cities and traveled to far places in search of alms. Many years have passed by. Soon years have become a decade. Now he almost fully forgot his past and continues his daily routine of alms. Let's take a little pause. We should learn here that, for living our life stress-free, we should move on and should not be attached with anyone or any situation. By following detachment, one can never have sorrow. Let's resume now, after 3 or 4 decades. He forgets all the memories of childhood. One day, he was passing by his own kingdom which he had forgotten. His father, the king, was very old now. So because of his old age he was no longer an angry person now. Moreover, in past decades, he always keeps remembering his son. Many times his attempt to search for his son had failed. The king was traveling in the city while he saw his son, whom he immediately recognized. He saw he was asking for alms. He immediately orders his few soldiers to stop him going away. But his son recognized this situation as trouble and started running with full force. He thought maybe in this city, it's a crime for asking alms. Watching the king's son running, his ministers suggested to his king that we should not catch his son immediately and should not tell him the truth because it looks like he forgets all the past. But in place we should slowly tell him the truth. The king immediately accepted this suggestion and asked his ministers firstly to add his son on a job in his palace. On the next day, a few ministers suggested that we don't allow any alms in our city. So we suggest you to join the kingdom as a job of sweeper. The beggar said, I don't know this job, but if you let me know how to do this, I can join then. So the beggar joined that job. After a few weeks they promoted him as a gardener. The king's son was very happy now. His confidence increased too. Now in a few days the king applauds him too. After a couple of months, ministers again promoted him on the higher job of a minister, and then again in a few months as treasury minister. Now the son starts thinking there should be something special inside me surely. Because of that I am promoting so early. Very soon the prime minister, who was very old now, resigned, suggested the name of his son for his job, so the king's son now became prime minister. Very soon the king told him, I look my son in you, and as I had no son, I will nominate you as the new king. Now the time had arrived and the king told his son that I am your actual father and told his full story. The son said, Father, you were right, if you told me the truth at the time when I was looking for alms, I surely hadn't accepted it. Now when you tell me the truth, a few old memories start floating in my mind about my childhood in this kingdom. But the new king still had a problem. He was good during the day when he lived in a conscious mind. But just when he starts sleeping, he goes into his subconscious mind and he was still the beggar there. Because of this, he started remaining disturbed during the day too. Let's take a very important pause here. Whatever we think or do, most of the time, gets stored in our mind as an impression. And if we keep on doing the same things over the years, it puts very deep impressions. So unknowingly, we start getting dreams of it. Many times, you must have experienced, you get the dream of your workplace. This happens because of the same reason only. If we observe from our all the dreams, we can find our cravings, attachments, or lusts. And these all are the reasons for our stressful life. Let's get back to our story now. Because of this problem, he goes to a monk and requests to solve this problem. The monk goes every night to meet the new king. He started treating him with meditation and also told him every day that you were never a beggar, but that was just like a dream. You were born in the kingdom and always the king as of now. In just 2-3 months, the new king forgets his past. And now he had no problem. Let's get to the moral of the story, friends. This is not the story of that son. But this is the story of each of us. Like that son forgets his past and starts living like he is born beggar. We all too forget the reality that actually we are not this body, but we are a part of that Supreme. We are the Supreme. And because we forget this truth, we start associating this body as real us. And hence lots of problems start sprouting. All the troubles, sorrows or problems are attached with our senses only. If we recognize the true self, then we will not associate these problems with us and will live in eternity. Moreover, whatever we thought and believe something specific during the day and night, we start converting into that. Like when the new king starts thinking and believing that he is born king, so he starts forgetting that he was a beggar most of his life. So whatever you want, like if you want to become successful on a particular path, if you start recognizing yourself in that. Or if you want to be healthy, start recognizing yourself as healthy all the time. Then you will start feeling full of energy. You will automatically start converting into that. Even in relationships, if you have any problems, start thinking and noticing only good things about your relationship. Our perception of reality shapes our existence, and our thoughts have the power to manifest our experiences. By recognizing our connection to the greater whole and detaching from temporary identities, we can unlock a life of boundless potential, inner peace, and enduring fulfillment.